Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. I thought I'd do a special edition episode for this Sunday night because silver is finally hit $30+ US, which is a very, very significant silver market indicator. So something that we need to be aware of as silver stackers, because once silver finally gets past the $30 mark, which is something that has not happened for 11+ years, means that we are looking for silver to potentially go a lot this week. So it'll be really interesting to see what actually happens when the markets open tomorrow. But silver closed at 31.66 US, which is a very high number. Normally what happens is when you buy stocks is you put in how much you want them to sell for, and a lot of people put $30 as their kind of ceiling. That's the kind of top that once you get to $30, you're happy, and then you sell the stock. So every time silver got up to $30, automatically it was an auto sell and sold it off, and it kept it. It was kind of the ceiling of where silver was hitting. But then now it's finally broken past that. It means that all those kind of stocks have all been sold off, and it looks like the market can't keep up with the demand, and now it's finally broken through. And that only happened just on Friday in the US market, but it's a very significant event when it comes to silver stacking and collecting. It's something that we need to be across because it will change potentially the future. So silver went up in the last 2 weeks alone nearly 18%, which is a lot of money when we're talking silver. So when I talk about Australian dollars, it's now up to 47.28, and to think only a couple of weeks ago it was at $40.47. So near $7 increase is quite a lot when you think about it, from $40 to $47 in just a fortnight's time. And gold isn't doing as much increase. We're definitely seeing copper go up a lot, but definitely silver is just absolutely going crazy, which is really, really good to see and very happy. So the other key indicator that we always like to look at is our silver to gold ratio. So that's something that also has finally adjusted to a lot better level. So it's come from 87%, so 87 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold, to now down to 76 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. So 9% increase or reduction. So that's definitely a very, very good indicator for that. So that's something we're definitely happy to see, that the silver and gold ratio is finally declining and finally getting better, which means it could be potentially time to look at gold as well now that silver is finally going up. So it will be very interesting to know what's going to happen in the next week now that silver's closed at Friday. So normally you get intraday highs where it goes up to a certain percent but then drops down by the end of close of business, but now it's actually finished the week at a really time high. So gold currently is at 24,021, which in Australian dollars is 36,016. So definitely a really nice number, but certainly hasn't got to the high that it had about a month ago. But platinum is definitely going really well. So got a nice little bit of platinum here that I got only a week or so ago. That's gone up to 11.08 US and 16.55 Australian. So really, really happy because I bought that pretty much a week of days almost before it actually went up. So I was definitely pretty happy to get this 1 ounce of platinum. So already the premium that was on this platinum has already paid itself off with the increase of the platinum price. So it'll be interesting to see how that's going. And another thing that's definitely going up a lot is copper. So I'm not someone that really gets much copper. I just get it more because I like some of these kind of cool germanium mint bars, and it's kind of cool to own a kilo of this kind of stuff, but certainly not overly valuable, but it has definitely exploded in value as well. So definitely have a look at how that's going, because that infects the industrial market, which is where silver is also tangled into. So that's another reason why the silver price is going up, is there's more demand than supply, and that's the key reasons why it is going up so high. And it's not going up like gold. Gold normally has been changing when there's world economic events and certain things going on in the world, like wars and different things that are happening, that kind of raise it up, and then silver kind of follows it up a little bit, as we've seen this year, where this time gold hasn't really gone up this much, but silver has definitely skyrocketed. So it's definitely one of those things where they say it goes to the moon. There's definitely a lot of talk of people saying that it will hit 50 US dollars, which I'm not sure what's going to happen, to be honest. It might be a massive sell-off on Monday once the markets open, that people finally see it, or people are going to hold like me and definitely wait for it to go even higher. It's something that, even if it does go higher, personally, I'm not going to be selling silver because I love it so much, and there's no way in the world I'll end up selling all this stuff. I'm just going to keep buying and keep holding it. I'm definitely looking at buying some more gold as part of my collection. Definitely love having more and more gold, but definitely very, very happy with the way things are going in the market, and it also creates a bit more buzz and excitement around silver, which is really good for the industry. It means there's going to be more and more people involved, and it's going to be a greater market, which I really, really am happy about. So I'd love to hear in the comments below if you have any more comments on that, and if there's anything else you think about what's happening in the market. I did as much research as I could today to get a better understanding of what's happening. From my core understanding, obviously there's a bit of a concern around the way the US is currently managing its money and its finances, which that's a big key indicator, but that's been going on for a little while. So for that massive all of a sudden price increase on Friday, which was a little bit unusual, given that what we've seen over the last 6 months or so. So definitely, it's definitely a very bullish statement in the market right now. And finally, the dam has filled and flooded, and silver, the price has gone. So now we've hit that $30 high from a US cost point of view. The future is looking really bright, as they like to say. So definitely really interested and keen to see what happens in the next week. So I think the first indication we're going to see how the market reacts is tonight or this morning. Tomorrow morning in Australia is the Asian market. So obviously the Asian market is going to open up first with the Australian market, but the Asian market is probably the market that's really drawing the silver the most. They're the ones that are paying a higher premium to get the silver. They're the ones that are really using it for industry the most. So they're paying a higher premium to bring it into their country right now. That's why you don't see as many dragons. Yeah, that's why you don't see as many as your dragons, your pandas, you don't see as many pandas at the moment, obviously because it is so hard to get them, because they're not really getting them out of the country. They're staying in the country because they're really, really trying to get them as much as possible. So I might chuck this one in there. Also, I'd love any messages of any of the key, what's your favourite silver that you see on the table? Do you have a favourite bar? This is a really cool one that I like. Scottsdale Mint. I'm definitely very happy to have some nice big chunky pieces of bar. So these are both 10 ounces. This one's obviously the most special on the table by far, made by Backyard Bullion. This is a Scottsdale one, and I also love these ones here from the Germanium Mints. Really cool ones. Looking to get some bigger ones of those, and also some Royal Mint bars, but also another killer Perth Mint 1 kilo. So definitely, ever since I purchased this 1 kilo, and watching the price and how much silver has gone up since I bought this pretty much at the low early on in the year, and seeing it now, I've definitely paid the premium and then some on a lot of the coins that I've purchased, and a lot of the coins that you see on this table right now, which is a good thing, because you do pay, some of these do come with some decent premiums because they are collector coins, but it's nice to know that now that the silver has gone above the premium value in those coins. So now, and obviously there's a collector premium still on top of it, so I can make some good returns. So I'm really excited about the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I've seen platinum finally kicking off, and so it looks like all the industrial metals are the ones that are the key ones that are taking off with your copper there. They're the ones that seem to be looking to go, and obviously silver is quite a big premium, or quite a big industrial metal, but also a very strong collector metal. So that's why we're probably seeing it, and that's why we're seeing some of the others with platinum and silver and copper, already going up on top of it. So please give us some messages of what you've seen and what kind of what's your predictions for next week. Where do you think? Like I said, the silver price from an Australian US dollar is $31.66. Do you think it will get up to around $35 at all next week, or do you think it's going to come right back down under $30 and people are going to sell off their silver? once Monday market hits. So I'd love to know in the messages where you think it's going to land. I personally think it's going to keep growing. People are going to get excited about the market. There's obviously going to be a lot of media and a lot of noise going around it, so people are going to want to buy in and get into something that's going hot right now instead of running away from it because it's cooling off as a market. So also, if you're looking to buy silver, I still think it's a good time to buy it. I always think even if it does go up high, you can never go wrong by owning silver. It's the dollar cost average kind of thing. You keep buying a little bit every month and overall it works out. So that's the way I always like it. I'm going to, even in a couple of weeks, when I go for my next allotment of buying, no matter what the price is, I'll still buy buying silver. I obviously look to try and get the intraday highs and lows and try and manage that a little bit, but I always stick to the key things I'm going to focus on next month. Like next month, I'm going to get more 10-ounce bars. That's what I'm going to be doing next month. Ideally, I'd like it to be low when I buy them, but that's just part of buying it when you buy it every month. So that's my strategy, and that works for me. So obviously you've always got to do your own due diligence and do your own market research and do what suits you. But personally, that's how I work, and it's been working for me really well so far. So I'm definitely going to stick to it moving forward. Also, if you love this video and love the information that I'm providing, please ensure you give us a good thumbs up. Lets me know that people do enjoy the content and learning about what's happening in the market. I plan to do more monthly market updates, but especially if there's something significant like that's just happened over the weekend, it's something that I really want to make sure people are aware of and get that news out there. So give us a thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe if you're not already subscribed to this video, and then you'll get more updates and more also beautiful coin releases. I've got a whole heap of great releases coming up. Also coin store opening, which is really fun to go through. So look out for that on Wednesday, and some other coin information and learnings that I've been going through in the last couple of weeks. So I've got a lot of great content coming up that I'm really excited to show. Thanks again for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.